Good afternoon, everyone. I agree with both my co-panelists what they said regarding AI risk. That is definitely it is there. Another one, the most important what Vijay said, third party risk. See, these two things are definitely it is there. But when you talk about me as a cooperative bank, see, we are more dependent on the third party. Something like supply chain, I think this is one of the most vulnerable for the our sector because most of us are dependent on the services provided by the third party. If you see one of the incidents of 6 months back, there was a supply chain attack on CH where 300 banks were cut off. So that is, I think, one of the major risks because some way or the other, the hackers have understood the dependency of the banks and they are targeting the actual dependency where it is lying and they are trying to retrieve the data from there. And indirectly, they are going to disrupt the entire supply chain, entire banking functionality. I think supply chain is one of the major things which is going to be there. Being a CISO is a very difficult task, actually, I'll tell you. See, one thing is you have to protect the transactions which are taking place at the customer side. Second thing, you have to protect the data which is residing in the data center. Third is you have to report to the board regularly. Fourth is you have to report to the regulator. So this complete gamut is a very difficult task for the CISO. See, compliance is definitely one of the major factor actually because what happened with the, I don't want to name any private bank, but what happened everybody knows. Nowadays our regulator doesn't charge penalty. They completely close down the operation itself. They say don't do the card transaction, don't do the digital transaction, completely they block everything. So those days are gone that we are used to put some 2 crore, 3 crore penalty and all, that's gone now. So compliance is definitely one of the major portions. See, I'll just come to being a technical person as a CISO. See, for us, we should be working on a single platform like zero trust. No, don't trust anyone, but verify everybody. That is the one simple formula we have to do. And you have to have a multi-layers, basically. It's not only that we have done IDS, firewall, then certain things we have deployed. It's not like that. See, there are multi-channels you have to deploy. Not only IDS, the gateway level IDS, then internal firewall, you have to have gateway level firewall, then you have to have network segmentation, you have to create a micro segmentation, which is one of the major area actually. Because what it does, it completely blocks the lateral movement between the servers itself. That is one of the major area we have to do. Each and every server has to be done, the segmentation has to be created within the servers, not only network segmentation. And also you have to regularly monitor. The incident management is one of the major factor which need to be done. Because so many incidents are being created, it is difficult for a human being to actually see that. So in that case, when we are talking about AI comes into picture in those areas. Because you have to consolidate all the events on a single platform. And then you have to generate that. AI will help you in generating the high, critical and medium kind of thing that will actually help. See, AI is having two sides. You have to use it a better side of it. So AI will actually help you what are the critical, what are the high vulnerable, those things, so that you can immediately work on those areas. Not only that, you should have a proxy kind of thing where only need-based access we have to give. We don't have to give each and every access to. Social media, completely blocked. There should be multi-layer security at the emailing because that is one of the entry point for the hackers because nowadays people are using AI for the phishing attack. So multi-layer security for the email kind of environment that is there. Then regularly you have to give awareness. Awareness not in the sense of manual awareness. You have to conduct something like phishing attack, phishing simulation. Those things need to be done. Regularly you have to conduct a red teaming assessment, the breach attacks, and whatever applications you are giving to the customer, it has to be verified thoroughly. You talk about VAPT, application security, penetration testing, all those things need to be done. These are the part and parcel of the security. You just can't say only security is one particular area. It's not like you have to work on all 4 parameters which I said. You have to guide the board, you have to reply to the regulator, you have to take care of the customer who is doing transaction, even the application need to be, that security wrapping needs to be done because when the customer is going to do the transaction, it will actually check whether any vulnerable in the mobile or not. if it finds any vulnerable, automatically it will not allow the customer to do the application, or it will automatically remove the customer and it will not allow the customer to ensure. So many things are there. It's a difficult task.